If you're competent at reading greens and your putting mechanics are sound, but you still can't make a putt, you're probably having trouble feeling the correct distances. Fortunately, I got the perfect solution for that, and I'll be happy to share it with you today on Winning Golf.
All right, everybody, time for some winning golf. Winning golf.
Look at that putt.
What we play. Working on that short game each and every day. I'm near the green again. That's where the action all begins. 'Cause with winning golf, everybody wins.
Hey, Terrain.
Winning golf, making that wedge stop on a dime. Getting that bunker shot up close every single time.
That's a line.
Back in my stance, making it
Going right, it's gonna go in. Here it comes.
with winning golf, everybody wins. That's right, everybody wins.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP, the best run businesses run SAP.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another exciting week of Winning Golf where everybody wins. And today I am thrilled to welcome a group led by Larry Falco, president of the Apps magazine. A little later in the show, this fun and talented team will test their short game skills for 5 rounds in the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge and hopefully take home some great prizes like this awesome Adams 3-wood. Of course, our champion will pitch from 90 feet for the keys to a brand new Infinity JX, and boy, we'd love to give that away. And for my instruction, I'll show you an easy way to get some feel on the putting green. But first, before we get to all that excitement, let's take a tour around today's host facility, the beautiful and first class French Creek Golf Club. French Creek Golf Club, located in Elverson, Pennsylvania, opened in 2003 and is already recognized as one of the finest private clubs in the Mid-Atlantic region. Renowned architect Gil Hanse, known for courses that are simple and elegant in appearance, yet sophisticated in strategy, designed this masterpiece among the rolling hills of the French Creek Valley and watershed. His design was created with minimal earth and environmental disturbance, allowing the site to remain rich in beauty, dramatic terrain, and wildlife.
French Creek is so special because of the perfect condition this golf course is all the time. Our members have an opportunity to play a golf course that is in tour quality condition 10 months out of the year.
The 23,000 square foot clubhouse emanates a timeless, rustic, and relaxed style, keeping with the area's historic architecture. The clubhouse was designed to appear as an established stone manor house. Various constructed post and beam additions complement the original stone barn structure, which dates back to the 1800s. The clubhouse interior features a state-of-the-art golf shop, men's and women's locker rooms, a full-service grill room, and a lavish 3,200 square foot banquet room capable of seating up to 200 people. The banquet room also connects to a covered outdoor dining area that overlooks the countryside. This indoor-outdoor combination offers limitless opportunities for business meetings, weddings, and social events of all sizes.
We not only have a great golf course and a beautiful clubhouse, but we also do 70 different social events throughout the year. Some of the different events that we do offer are cooking with the chef, which a lot of the wives enjoy. We do a haunted hayride during the Halloween season. So there's many different events to get involved with.
The golf course is a traditional link-styled course steeped in the classic style of old Scotland. With 4 sets of tees and 2 mixed tee composites, the course is a fair test for golfers of all abilities. The challenging layout, immaculate conditions, and breathtaking beauty will create a lifetime memory for all players. French Creek also provides a first-class practice facility that includes a bent grass practice tee, multiple target greens, and a short game area for wedges, putting, and bunker shots.
Our practice facilities are top-notch, and we just added a bunker so our members can practice their fairway bunker shots, and it's proven to be quite a success.
To set up a tour of this extraordinary facility, schedule an event, or for information on the many unique membership offerings, please call 610-913-6330 or visit the web at frenchcreekgolf.com.
Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
On the tee today, my goal is to share with you how important it is to have the correct angle of attack for a successful bunker shot. Most players understand they have to hit behind the golf ball, but I think that's where the confusion sets in. A lot of players hit down into the sand, but not through the sand. So they create a digging motion rather than a through or skimming motion. When you're in the bunker, you want to make sure your club head gets through the sand. So I've laid a roller down here to give you the picture I have in my mind when I hit a bunker shot. My ball is here about the 2-inch mark. My goal is to hit with my club head about 2 inches behind it. And I hope my club exits the sand about 6 inches ahead of the golf ball. So my sand divot is actually about 8 inches. That's how long my club is in the sand. Let's put those ideas to work. Open my club face, open my stance, and here we go. If you just understand the importance of the angle of attack in a bunker, most of your shots will pop right on the green. Thanks for watching On the Tee.
And now it's time for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Cleveland Golf. Cleveland Golf, where scoring matters. Now let's meet our competitors. John Sanderson, Josh Klein, Andy Goldberg, Brian Mohan, Jody Dempsey, Mike Woodward, Jonathan Cartman, Matthew Falco, Ralph Senelia, Ross Galen, Paul Cohen, Bob Brinkman, Larry Falco, Colleen Brown, Julie Trundle, Scott Iono.
Well, Larry Falco, thank you for serving as our host today. And Larry, it looks like you brought a group here to French Creek that's ready to play some winning golf.
Doug, it's always a pleasure to be with you. We have a very select group of players today because we're celebrating the 12th anniversary of our publication, the Apps magazine.
Yeah! Well, we're going to help celebrate with a fun pitching contest. How did that sound? Yeah! Great. Well, here's the deal. We're all going to pitch from 30 yards. Whoever ball is closest to the pin in the end will win an awesome prize. How about 2 rounds of golf, green fees and cart fees to White Clay Creek Country Club? Yeah! Plus, if that winning ball is inside a 12-foot circle, I'm going to throw in a dozen tricks on balls to the pot. Sound good? Yeah! All right, let's get ready to pitch. So here we are on the challenging 18th green at French Creek. Our group from Apps Magazine is ready to pitch from 30 yards. Ready? 1, 2, 3, pitch. Well, the shots are in the air, and they're heading towards the pin. Who will be our lucky winner? Can one get in the circle? Look at that shot. And who is our lucky winner? John Sanderson. John, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's great.
You're welcome. You have a dozen balls and a gift certificate to White Clay Creek. Great job today.
Wow. Appreciate it very much. Thank you.
You got it. When we come back, we're going to find out which players besides John had the touch around the green.
Coming up, Doug gives us some winning golf tips, plus one of our contestants will pitch for a new Infiniti JX when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, returns. Prizes and tee gifts for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge provided by Sun Mountain Golf Bags. Sun Mountain, ahead of time design. Seymour Putters, hide the red dot, see more. The Winston Collection, creating signature leather products for the finest golf clubs in the world. And by PJ Wheelahan's Pub and Restaurant. Visit one of our restaurants and make it a party at PJ's. Doug Hendricks wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman, performance by design.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
It should feel fast, lightning quick, laser sharp. It should feel ballistic, adrenaline soaked, and dynamite charged. It should feel stronger by the swing, rising to meet the moment with unshakable confidence. All systems go, pedal to the metal. It should feel all in. This is how a driver should feel.
Everybody wins.
Welcome back to Winning Golf. Well, team, I'm holding a gift certificate to the Desmond Hotel for a dinner, and I'd love to give it to the player who hits the best chip shot here in round one. So, everybody, are your wedges ready? Yeah! Boy, they look ready to me. So let's start round one of the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge.
We welcome our Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge players to the amazing 18th green at French Creek Golf Club. They'll have the chance to showcase their short game skills in 4 preliminary rounds. If they win a round, they win a prize and valuable extra shots in our all-important Survivor round. Our top 2 winners in the Survivor round will compete in an up and in competition to determine this week's champion. Round 1 features a 70-foot chip shot that Colleen Brown handled well.
And boy, that's a beautiful line. This is going to come down towards the hole. And what a nice touch by Colleen Brown.
Brian Mohan showed some touch.
Mohan with a 54-degree Cleveland wedge, and this looks like about pin high right below the hole. And look at that effort by Brian Mohan.
Larry Falco chipping his ball to just under 6 feet.
And now it's going to come down. And look at that touch by Larry Falco.
Andy Goldberg is just a little bit better.
With a 56-degree wedge on the right side of the hole. This should come down at the end. And look at that touch.
Jonathan Cartman made a run at the prize with this chip to 4.5 feet.
That should settle just below the cup. And that's a great effort, pin high by Jonathan Cartman.
But check out this winner by Jody Dempsey.
She's running this, and this is going right at it. This could go in the hole. Oh, what a stroke by Jody Dempsey.
She takes the prize. Round 2 is a 30-yard pitch from the deep rough. Mike Woodward starting things off.
And that's a beautiful line and a nice touch by Mike Woodward.
Bob Brinkman made his mark.
And nice and high, and this is going to work. Terrific effort, Bob Brinkman.
John Sanderson pitching his ball to 8 feet.
Boy, what an effort by John Sanderson. Well done, John.
Yeah.
But Scott Iono takes the round with this winning golf shot to 5 feet.
This is going right towards the hole. What an effort out of the rough by Scott Iono. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm holding the #1 selling wedge of all time, the Cleveland 588, and I'd love to give it to the player who hits the best pitch shot here in round 3. So tell me, everyone, is there room in your bag for a Cleveland wedge? Yeah! Sounds like plenty of room. So let's get round 3 underway.
Round 3 tests the pitching skills with a short 20-yarder. Ralph Sanilia starting things off.
He's bringing it on the correct side, and this is rolling below the hole. Nice effort by Ralph Sanilia.
Jonathan Cartman shows some skill.
And boy, he's got the touch again. And a nice effort by Jonathan Cartman. Well done, Jonathan.
John Sanderson.
John Sanderson with a 60-degree wedge, and boy, what a touch this is. That's going to be a few feet from the hole. John Sanderson.
Larry Falco gets it to 3.5 feet.
With a pitching wedge. And this has a good line, good speed, and look at that effort by Larry Falco. Well done, Larry.
Scott Iono tries to take another round with this one to 2 feet.
What a touch by Scott Iono, and look at that effort.
But Andy Goldberg is 1 foot 9 inches from the cup.
And boy, he's played this nice and high, and this green at French Creek is awesome. And look at that effort by Andy Goldberg.
He takes the round. Up next, our putting contest. Julie Trundle starts us off.
With a beautiful stroke. All right, good effort by Julie Trundle.
Josh Klein rolls one up there nicely.
And a good effort by Josh Klein.
Paul Cohen leaves himself a tap in at 2 feet.
Beautiful line and a beautiful touch. Nice stroke, Paul.
Jody Dempsey tries to steal the round.
Sure, this is going around. Got a chance. Oh, my. What a putt by Jody Dempsey.
Ross Galen puts it to 8 inches.
Ross Galen just about in the hole. Well done.
But check out this winner from Matt Falco.
Beautiful pendulum stroke, and boy, this has a chance. Oh my, oh!
So close. Can Falco keep things going in our Survivor round? We'll find out right after Doug takes us to short game school.
There is no question that your eyes play a significant role in the putting game, especially when it comes to reading the greens, aiming your putter face, or aligning your body. But one area your eyes don't help you, and that's in your speed and your pace. There you depend on your sense of feel. So today my goal is to improve your feel on the putting green, and I believe I have the perfect drill for that. This drill takes your eyes completely out of the stroke, and I'd love to have a volunteer to help with this drill. Mike Woodward? Sure. Come on up here, Michael. All right. Michael, our goal today is we're going to kind of eliminate your sense of sight, but we're going to increase your sense of feel. Okay. So I'd like you to come over to this golf ball and maybe give me a little bit of a read. Is this right to left, left to right? What do we have here?
This is right to left.
Right to left, and about how far?
It's a 20-foot putt.
Okay, so 20 feet right to left. Looks relatively flat. I'd like you to get into your setup for me, please. Okay. And just tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
All right, and you can approach the ball. Good. Now, I'd like you to look down at the ball with your eyes, and now I want your eyes to draw a line. I want your eyes to follow the path you see your ball traveling to the cup. Now bring it back to the ball. Now I want you to bring your eyes again back to the cup and leave your eyes on the cup.
Okay.
I'm going to step away. I want you to stay still. I want you to feel 20 feet, Michael. And when you're ready, let it go. Now look at this roll. Look at this putt, everybody. Wow. A perfect putt by Michael, and he never looked at the ball. Well done, Mel.
Great tip.
Thank you, buddy. Great job.
The top two players in our Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge Survivor round will advance to compete in a one-on-one up-and-in competition to determine this week's champion. Players who've won previous rounds have extra shots to try to get it closest to the cup. And check out the shot we have for our competitors. A 30-yard pitch off the front of the green. Scott Iono makes a run at the final.
This has a chance. Right past the hole, and what a shot by Scott Iono.
Ross Galen gets his ball to 5.5 feet.
Just behind the hole and coming back towards the hole, and look at that shot by Ross Galen.
Josh Klein tries to get in the final with this pitch to 4 feet.
Boy, what a shot with a 56-degree wedge. Awesome.
But Bob Brinkman grabs the first spot in the final with this pitch.
Oh my, what a beautiful stroke by Bob Brinkman.
And Matt Falco takes the round and the other spot with this effort to 2.5 feet.
Boy, this is coming down towards the hole, and he dialed in a beautiful wedge.
So Falco and Brinkman will square off in our up-and-in playoff to determine this week's champion. That's when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, continues. Prizes for Winning Golf contestants provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, and e-commerce solutions. Skills training aids and golf fitness products. Skills, be an athlete, become a player. Golf Fuel, the product that fuels your game. Puka Headwear, the industry's #1 source for fully custom headwear. Be original. Puka. Outerwear provided by FootJoy. Whether it's cool, rainy, or windy, make every day playable with FootJoy.
On the 18th hole at Abu Dhabi, I had about 275 to the front of the green and about 300 to the flag, and the wind was not helping, was slightly off the left. And I've been told afterwards that the reporter said that why is he trying to go for this, he can't reach it. And I actually hit it and it pitched on the 18th green, and I was very happy with it. I know it's a lot of different materials in the XTD. The velocity slot on the crown and the bottom of the club definitely helps me to get more yardage. I'm Robert Carlson. If you don't have a fairway wood with the velocity slots, you are at a disadvantage.
Gather with friends and make it a party at PJ's.
With fresh cocktails and a great selection of local craft beer.
Order up our famous buffalo wings,
flavored in your choice of 7 signature sauces.
Philly's #1 sports fans catch every game at PJ Wellahans,
where every seat is the best seat in the house.
Find a location near your neighborhood. Visit pjspub.com.
Shouldn't you be driving an Infiniti?
Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester. Come in today to test drive the all-new Infiniti 7-passenger JX. Affordable luxury you deserve.
It's time now for the SAP Up and In playoff on Winning Golf.
Welcome back to Winning Golf and the exciting SAP Up and In playoff, which will decide this week's champion. I'm standing here with our two finalists. Guys, terrific job today.
Thanks a lot, Doug.
Well, Matthew, let me start with you. You finished first in the Survivor round, which means you'll get the choice of now going first or second here in the SAP playoff. What's your strategy going to be?
I'm going to be a gentleman and let Bob go first.
So you're going to go second. And Bob, that means you're going first, which means maybe you can give Matthew the line he wants.
Maybe I'll try to put a little pressure on him.
Well, that's a good idea. Now, this is going to be an exciting finish. These guys are friends, but they're very competitive. We're playing an up and in format, which means whoever gets their ball into the cup in the fewest number of strokes will be our champion. Guys, good luck today. Well, we're down to two, and for our finalists, it's up and in for a beautiful trophy, a bunch of prizes, a slot in the Winning Golf Championship, and a chance to pitch for a brand new Infiniti JX. Our first shot in the SAP playoff will be a challenging 20-yard shot from above the 18th green. Bob Brinkman will have the honors. Bob is president of First Class Auto Sales in Langhorne, carries a 21 handicap, and plays most of his golf at Northampton Country Club. This is a very challenging shot here on the 18th green at French Creek, and Bob's elected to go with his 3 hybrid. He just bumped this to the edge of the green, and here it comes. It's a bump, but look at this ball go. One of the greatest finishing holes in the area, and it's still rolling. And now it's Matthew Falco's turn to try and perform some magic around the 18th green. Matthew's a territory manager at Martin Greenbaum and owner of rosterdoc.com. He has a 20 handicap and plays most of his golf at Pinecrest Country Club. Well, he knows he can hit it soft after seeing Bob's ball go well past the pin. He's got a gap wedge, and he just tapped it. This is going towards the hole. It had the chance. Oh, past the hole, so he'll have an uphill putt, but a nice effort by Matthew Falco. Bob Brinkman will go first. He has the honors. He's about 30 feet away and uphill. He's got to give this a little bit of a stroke because he's going uphill, and it looks like he's at a beautiful stroke. And look at this putt. My, what an effort by Bob Brinkman. Bob Brinkman will tap this in for a 3. Now it's Matthew Falco's turn. He's looking at about 20 feet uphill. Nice putting stroke, and here it comes. It has a chance. It's going right at the hole, and oh, just over the lip. And now it's up to Matthew Falco. If he makes this for 3, we will have a 1-shot chip-off to determine our champion here at French Creek. He's got a good setup, and it's right in the middle of the hole. And we'll need a chip-off to decide our champion. Well, it doesn't get much more exciting than this. Both players have played like champions, handled the pressure, and now it comes down to 1 chip shot from 60 feet. Bob Brinkman will go first and try and nestle one close to the hole. And here it comes. It's coming past the hole a little bit, but it's a good effort under some great pressure here. Bob Brinkman is about 12 feet from the hole. And now it's Matthew Falco's turn. He will need to get this inside of 12 feet to become the Winning Golf champion. And here comes the stroke. It's a pretty good line. It looks like he's going to be inside of Bob's ball, and Matthew Falco is our Winning Golf champion here at French Creek Golf Club. Well, Matthew Falco, I hope you had a great day with Winning Golf.
Thanks, Doug. Everyone was great. Thank you to Winning Golf. The crew was great. Our competitors were great. It came down to the wire in that playoff. I'm lucky to be here, and thanks again.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Matthew. And speaking of great, in a couple minutes, you're going to have the opportunity to pitch for a brand new Infiniti JX. How did that sound?
My wife's birthday is next week, so be a nice present. Get me off the hook.
Well, let's get a birthday present for Erica. And don't touch that remote. We'll be right back with more Winning Golf.
Up next, we try to give away a new Infiniti JX on our Infiniti Champions Pitch. Winning Golf brought to you by SAP. We'll be right back.
You know, I've played hybrids for years. And I've seen some pros play 3, even 4 hybrids. With the new A12 OS hybrid irons, you'll get the ball in the air easier. Your miss hits will fly straighter, and you'll get more distance with every shot. It's a no-brainer. This is our best performing hybrid iron set ever.
Buy the new Idea A12 OS hybrid irons from Adams Golf. And you'll receive 7 lessons from the best-selling DVD, Tom Watson, Lessons of a Lifetime.
Shouldn't you be driving an Infiniti?
Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester. Come in today to test drive the all-new Infiniti 7-passenger JX. Affordable luxury you deserve.
Question: could a tour ball actually hurt your game? Answer: absolutely. If you're above a 10 handicap, a lot of the extra spin you're getting from a tour ball is side spin. So you'll be playing your second shot from here, or here, or here. Wouldn't you rather be here? The answer is Q-Star from Strixon, engineered for less spin off the tee and more control from fairway to green. Question your ball. Q-Star is the answer.
With Winning Golf, everybody wins.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Infiniti Champions Pitch. You'll soon see why we're Infiniti and beyond.
Welcome back to Winning Golf for our final event, the Champions Pitch. Each week our champion will attempt to hole out from 90 feet to win an amazing brand new Infiniti JX. Winning Golf is thankful to have 2 very special dealerships, Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, sponsoring this exciting event. So let me set the stage. We are on the 17th green here at French Creek Golf Club. Our champion Matthew Falco is 90 feet away. If he can hit the pitch shot of his life, he will drive home in a luxurious Infiniti JX. Boy, here you want to pick out a spot, trust your swing, maybe take a deep breath and exhale, and don't be short. Oh, and here it comes. It looks like a nice touch, and that's a great effort. He got it to the hole. That's what we're hoping for. A nice job by our champion, Matthew Falco. Well done. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show from beautiful French Creek Golf Club. This is one amazing facility. I'd also like to thank our host, Larry Falco from the Apps magazine, for a day full of fun, lots of laughs, and friendly competition. Oh, and just a reminder, if you happen to be out of town and miss an episode of Winning Golf, no worries. You can catch it on the web. Just go to winninggolftv.com. I'll see you all next week.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP, the best run businesses run SAP.
Everybody